Hello, hi friends. Very good evening. How are you all? Super happy to see so many people. In fact, we are now live at a time on Facebook, on CS Sudheer page and Indian Money page. We're live on LinkedIn. We are live on Indian Money Tamil on YouTube, Indian Money Telugu on YouTube, Indian Money Malayalam on YouTube, Hindi on YouTube, and Indian Money English channel on YouTube. So we have a large audience group here. In fact, we posted a message on our community asking our friends from Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, and all the complete Hindi region to find out, whether they are willing to speak to me in English with their permission. Fortunately, I'm so blessed. All of them came back and said, yes, we want to speak to Sudheer in English. I'm going to make my conversation very easy. The whole idea of this entire live meet daily at 7 p.m. is to answer your questions. I will come up with some specific agenda to discuss some basic things, but then the whole idea is to answer your questions. My friends from Indian Money Tamil channel, Telugu channel, Hindi channel, Malayalam channel, English channel, Indian Money Facebook page, Indian Money, and on my personal LinkedIn page, all I request is post your questions. I'll try my best to answer your questions on personal finance, career, business, farming, and life skills. As you all know, the motto of my life, the motto of IndianMoney.com, Financial Freedom app, is to share knowledge and share opportunities, which we are doing it. And with your support, we are able to build it to the next level. So now let me start taking some questions, and as we have more people, we'll start answering all the questions. Arun says, if we have any negative balance in our savings account, will that affect our CIBIL report? To be honest, as on today, only your credit accounts, the credit score, talk about it maintains your credit history, where you have availed loan, you have availed credit card, you have not paid back on time. That is being maintained. But if you have a negative balance in your savings account, that is not being captured. But believe me, soon you will see the negative balance in your savings bank account reflecting in your credit report, because the credit bureaus are also becoming more active to generate better score, because that talks about your financial discipline. If you're someone who's concerned about financial discipline, you won't let people, you won't have a bank account with a negative balance. My request is, if you have more than one bank account, and if you're not using those extra bank account, all I request is close them. There's no fun in paying unwanted extra charges just by having these extra bank accounts. Please do that. I have a request to all my friends who are here. Those who are here on our channels today, wherever you are, on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, please like and share this post so it'll reach more people. I want this to reach more people, because only then we can build a better society. Knowledge has to be shared. It is not for one person. The next question I've got is from Karthik. Karthik says, what is low income term insurance? Please explain. Should all insurance company have to provide to all Indian citizens irrespective of income? See, term insurance is not a common thing for everyone. It is based on your income. I'll tell you why. Term insurance is not to make profit. It is to compensate the loss. Whenever there is a death in any family, there will be emotional loss and financial loss. No one can compensate the emotional loss of losing your loved ones, but the financial loss can be compensated by term insurance. So when you take a term insurance, let's say now you have availed a crore rupee term insurance. What it does, it basically compensates your future income. So then how do you calculate? What is the thumb rule to calculate? I will give you a simple thumb rule to decide on how much of term insurance coverage you must have. If you're aged below 40, you must have 20 times of your income as term insurance coverage. If you're aged between 40 to 50, then you must have term insurance coverage equal to 15 times of your income. If you're aged between 50 to 60, then you must have term insurance coverage equal to 10 times of your income. In case if you're aged above 60, please don't buy term insurance. Also, many people at the age of 40, 50, 30, when they buy term insurance, they get greedy and they take coverage till the age of 80, 90. Please don't make that mistake. There's no point in taking term insurance coverage till the age of 80 or 100. You know why? Because when you take coverage till the 80, 100, you're basically risking your life. It's a very important point I'm telling you. I request everyone to listen to it very carefully. In the meantime, if you have not yet liked and shared this post, please do it. Please also share this on your WhatsApp so others will get to watch it. So let me tell you. Now, assume that you have taken a 2 crore rupee term insurance coverage till the age of 80. Now you're 77, you're physically weak, mentally not strong, sound. Your son or daughter is in bad need of money, or your son-in-law or daughter-in-law. They see right in front of them 2 crore rupee walking around. What do? They may kill you to get that money. And after you turn 70, 65, in case if you die, people don't really doubt. So it's going to be a threat to your life. So please don't buy term insurance coverage beyond the age of 60. After 60, if you die, your family members should not get any money. That should not happen. Please take care of that part. The next question, Karthik says, nice explanation for term insurance. Thank you so much, Karthik. My pleasure that you're happy. Nikesh says, please suggest one mutual fund for a long time. Nikesh, if you are planning to invest in mutual funds for a long time, I have a suggestion for you. I want you to build a mutual fund portfolio, whether you invest in SIP route or lump sum. I want you to plan this portfolio. Let me give you a simple solution for it. You should invest 50% of your investable money in a large cap mutual fund, in 1 or 2 large cap mutual funds. Two mutual fund, large cap mutual funds, 25% each. Then if the remaining 20% in a multi-cap fund, and another 20% in a mid-cap fund, and 10% in a small cap fund. That's the right way to build your mutual fund portfolio. So now if you ask me which is the best mutual fund, I can't name the fund, but if you can reach out to my Financial Freedom coaches through Financial Freedom app, they can tell you which is the best mutual fund because I've given them the names of the mutual fund which you should buy. But to tell you how to choose the best mutual fund, I use 5 point, parameters. Number 1, I want you to look at the past performance of these mutual funds. Many people don't look at it. Look at the last 6 months, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year performance of these mutual funds. When I say past performance, it shouldn't be just the number, but benchmarking. Assume it's an equity mutual fund. When the Sensex went up by 2%, whether it went up by 3%, 4%, or 1%. When the Sensex went down by 2%, whether it went down by 1%, 2%, or 3%. Check that. The benchmarking is important. The past performance. Number 2, AUM, asset under management. What is asset under management? When you invest in a mutual fund, you should invest in a large fund which has 3,000 crore, 5,000 crore, 10,000 crore asset under management. Why is that important? Because if you invest in a mutual fund where the asset under management is only 300 crore, 100 crore, 60 crore, 80 crore, the expense ratio goes up, which means you'll have to pay that extra money, right? Because whether I manage a 5,000 crore fund or a 500 crore fund, there should be a fund manager, analysts, and so many other people to manage that. So if you can invest in a fund which has a higher AUM, you get the benefit. So please follow that. That's number 2. Number 3, you should check the expense ratio. Whether the expense ratio is 0.4%, 0.5%, 1%, 2%. Make sure the expense ratio is the least. If the expense ratio is more, then what happens? You will end up with paying more money to the fund house to manage your funds. So make sure the expense ratio is less. If you invest in a direct mutual fund, your expense ratio will be always less. But still, in direct mutual funds also, there are funds where they charge you 1.5%, 2%. So be very cautious about it. And the 4th one I want you to look at is the rating given by these credit rating agencies, whether it's Morningstar, CRISIL, and all that, whether it is 4, 5, things like that. But believe me, sometimes even these credit rating agencies give wrong or manipulated rating. So you can't completely go by that. The next one, the 5th important thing, is the fund manager's profile. What all funds he has managed in the past, how good he has managed, how bad he has managed, that needs to be checked. If you can check these 5 things, believe me, you will have good funds in your portfolio. I have used these tips to identify the best funds. So you can get this from Financial Freedom app. Please talk to our Financial Freedom coaches through Financial Freedom app. Those who have not liked that, please do it. That's the only reward I expect from you. I speak to you for 1 hour. I answer all your queries. The only reward I expect from you is you have to like and share so that it reaches more people. So let's go to the next question. Irfan says, how to become an entrepreneur? See, if you want to become an entrepreneur, you have to have an open mind to watch out for the problems around you, wherever you are. Whether you are in a small village, a town, a big city, whichever the country you are in, I want you to watch out for the problems around you. That's the key difference between an entrepreneur and a businessman. A businessman will look for margin, profit. He starts his business by knowing that if I do this, I get this business profit. But an entrepreneur will see a problem and try to solve the problem. And most of the time, he is the first in whatever he's doing, at least in his place or wherever. So I want you to become an entrepreneur. So if you ask me how to become an entrepreneur, that solid commitment that I will solve my people's problem. Let me tell you, my dear friends, today in India, we have about 65% of the population aged below 35. It is so important that we drive them to the next level. We improve them. We create opportunities for them. An entrepreneur is the one who creates opportunities for everyone. So I want you to do well. So let's move to the next question. The next question is, Kiran says, can I change the nominee in my insurance policy? Yes, Kiran, you can change the nominee. All you need to do is you have to give a written request to your insurance company. In fact, some companies have given this facility in their online portal. If you use an online portal, you can actually check change the nominee in the online portal. Rizwan says whether difference of expense ratio between regular and direct mutual fund will overweigh the grandfathering benefit. I won't see. Think about it this way, right? I believe you're referring to grandfathering, referring to the support you get from your advisors and all that. But think about it. Today, most of the distributors who distribute mutual funds, their understanding of mutual fund is very limited. I don't think they make any big difference in your portfolio. I don't think they can really help you generate higher returns. Ultimately, it all boils down to the fund manager. So my request is go with direct mutual fund. Whether you go with direct or regular, it is the same fund manager who manages your funds. And mutual fund is not a stock that you have to keep switching. You should not be doing it. In fact, some of these SIPs which I started back in 2006 when I started working, even today I'm following. There's absolutely no point in keep switching your portfolio every day. They should not be, you should not be doing that. So my suggestion, please be very cautious while doing it. That's the best way to do it, right? So there is nothing, no much difference. I don't recommend you to do it because it's good to go with direct mutual fund. And the next question, my friend from Tamil channel says, speak in Tamil, I think that's what he says. I'm extremely sorry today. As of now, I can speak in English because I don't know Tamil or Telugu or Hindi, Malayalam. But my friends, I promise you, soon you will see me talking to you in those languages. I will learn. And obviously, you will teach me. I will learn. Okay. The next question I've got is from Gautam Ji. Gautam says, how to check mutual funds and fund managers' past performance? Is there any website? Yes, Gautam. I suggest you to go to moneycontrol.com. In moneycontrol.com, you have this facility where you can check the past performance of both the mutual fund and the fund manager. It's very easy to find it. In fact, in Financial Freedom app, I've shown you a practical demo how to check the past performance of mutual funds and the fund manager, that you can use it to check it, right? Friends, at the same time, please like and share so that my other friends who have not yet joined will join because they have to be notified. Please like and share. Same story says, please speak in Telugu. I'm really sorry, I don't know. I really want to speak to you, but I'm sorry. Mr. Vijay, you have sent me a super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. You sent me 100 rupees. Sir, is this the right time to start microfinance and is it profitable? If start with single owner or partnership, how do we can approach for investment? Vijay, there are so many microfinance companies in India. In fact, a lot of these microfinance companies, they have raised a lot of money. They've burned their fingers. I want to quote a small story here. Once, the management team of Janlakshmi microfinance company asked me to visit their Jana Pragati Center in Bangalore. Janlakshmi had a very innovative model of building their microfinance business. They asked me to visit their Jana Pragati Center just to see how we can improve it further. And while I was visiting there, I was like, I finished meeting those people there and then I came back to my car. My driver was asking me, sir, is that true that the founder, the owner of Janlakshmi Bank has committed suicide? Janlakshmi Microfinance has committed suicide. This was almost during the demonetization period. I was like, what? What are you saying? No. He was like, no, sir. This is what they told me. Then I told him, no, that's wrong. Right? And he said, no, sir, in our area, politicians are printing pamphlets, handouts, and they're distributing that the Janlakshmi owner has committed suicide. You don't have to pay back your loan. How silly, but that's impacting. I'll tell you why this happens. The nature of microfinance business is such that it is a high cost business because it costs you a lot of money to go approach customers, lend money, collect money back from them. Keeping those costs in mind, you'll have to charge a hefty interest. Most of the microfinance companies I know, they charge upwards of 2.5, 3% interest to their borrowers. When you charge so much of money, the chances of they not paying back is very high. Since there is no credit report, credit bureaus, though currently they are being added, people can actually, they don't care about your credit score. What if they don't pay you back? You can't do anything and you will lose your hard-earned money. I don't want you to do that. Even if you can get, if you can raise funds, do something else to support this community by giving loans. See, I am a firm believer that those who are not eligible for loan should not be given loan, because the loan which we give it to them is somebody's money, somebody's hard-earned money. He would have saved that money for his retirement, his children's education, his daughter's marriage. So now if this guy doesn't pay back the loan, what would you answer to them? Tell me. So I don't want you to take that risk. Be very careful about it. Shiva says, hi sir, I'm confused why Indian government told forex illegal, expect INR currency paid. Can you give? I couldn't understand your question completely, but Shiva, let me tell you. Currency trading, intraday trading, cryptocurrency trading, as per me, is a terrorism. I mean, you should not be wasting time sitting in front of a computer terminal to trade for anything. If you really want to do trading, do physical delivery, take physical delivery and do trading. You do export-import business, but don't do this job of sitting in front of the computer terminal and trading for whole day. I keep saying, trading in stocks, intraday trading, or F&O trading is terrorism, because in stock market, when you trade in stocks, 98% of the people lose money. Even in forex trading, 98% of people lose money and only 2% people make money. And these 2% people money who can easily fool the remaining 98%, they're intelligent. I expect them to build their own companies, create more employment, and give jobs to these lazy people. I don't want them to make that mistake of, the way they do it, right? They make the mistake of, they kind of, they sit in front of the computer terminal and trade for whole day. That's bad. Please don't do it. And some of these people come back and tell me, sir, we are paying tax to the government. Isn't it good? Man, you can pay tax by doing various other things. Why should you sit in front of the computer terminal and trade whole day? In stock market or in currency trading, your gain is somebody's loss. Somebody's loss is your gain. So please don't do it. Pavan says, how can I do success in compatible business nowadays? I don't understand what you mean by compatible business, but let me tell you, in any business, if you want to be successful, there are 5 things which you have to remember. Number 1, the large market. Irrespective of what business you get into, you should ensure that you have a large market there. Number 2, you have to ensure that the business you get into, you have the expertise. Sometimes what happens, we get into so many businesses, but we have zero knowledge in that. Then it won't work. So you should have a large market. You should have the expertise to serve the large market. Number 3, and most important, you should ensure that you have the credibility to serve the customers. The day you lose credibility, you're out of the business. Number 4, and most important, I want you to manage resources really well. Some people, they raise money, they don't know to manage money. So I want you to manage resources well. And the 5th one, I want you to take care of, which is very, very important. The 5th one, which people don't bother to do, that's innovation. If you don't take care of innovation, your business will become outdated very soon. So please take care of innovation as well. These 5 things: large market. Number one is large market. Number two, you should have the expertise. Number three, credibility. Number four, very important. Number four is managing resources. Number five is innovation. Please take care of that. Rakshit says, hi sir, JP Morgan says the Bitcoin going to become 1 crore, in few years. Let me tell you, what is Bitcoin? It's a scam. It's a mafia. There are some people behind it. They're doing it. Now, if you invest money in Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies, any cryptocurrency of that matter, one day, as the pyramid becomes big and if everyone wants to withdraw money from Bitcoin, do you think they'll be able to pay? They can never do that, which means you're going to lose a lot of money. I don't want you to make that mistake. So please be very cautious about it. I want you to stop trading in cryptocurrencies or Bitcoins. Hemlata says, sir, I've taken subscription. Thank you so much, Hemlata. I'm working in Udon meat factory, selling meat, fish, chicken to hotel restaurant. Planning to do own shop. Can I buy fish from Mr. Vivek? Definitely, Hemlata. I'm Hemlata Sandesh. You please write me an email to Sudheer at IndianMoney.com. I'll connect you to Vivek. He'll guide you. Krish says, since the market is high now, do we need to wait for the market to come down to invest in mutual fund? See, investing in mutual fund through SIP is absolutely fine. I don't want you to worry about it. I don't want you to stop it. But if you want to invest in mutual fund lump sum money, I suggest you to wait because the market is at its peak. And the irony is, some companies' PE ratio has gone up to 200, 150, which is ridiculous. So I would ask you to hold back if you want to make lump sum investment. Suresh Kumar says, private chits best or not? Please tell me, sir. Thank you. Suresh, I don't recommend you to go with private chits. A lot of these private chit companies, they would have the chit fund license, but they would show only 1 or 2 chits under that license, and rest all, they do it. They do it outside the records. And what happens tomorrow if you get cheated? You'll never know. And tomorrow government also can't do anything, right? So please don't do that. Gaming Sundar says, hi sir, tell me a farmer earning 1 lakh. How to earn 1 lakh for a farmer? See, on Financial Freedom app, we recently launched this course called How to Earn 1 lakh rupee from 1 acre of agricultural land. This course went viral because the person who spoke in this channel is my friend, Mr. Madhu Chandan. Madhu Chandan is from Mandya. He runs a company called Organic Mandya. Through Organic Mandya, what he does is he is actually, he has built, a farmers association, and through that, he's sourcing products and selling it globally. And this earning 1 lakh rupee, he is the one who developed this concept. So what he has done, he has developed this concept where a farmer can earn 1 lakh rupee per month from just 1 acre of agriculture land. Just husband and wife can do that. He has built a solid model, and that course is available on Financial Freedom app. Those who have not watched, please watch it. It's very interesting. It will help you. Nasimha Rao says, sir, I opened the Demat account and trading in some days or months, so I stopped the trading in long ago. If I maintain my Demat account, in charges are applicable or not? See, Demat account, there is something called annual fee, which you need to pay a small fee. Otherwise, there's no cost. Since these shares are stored in your Demat account in dematerialized format, you will have to pay. They may probably, since you have not paid, they may ask you to pay all at a time one day. But please don't leave that to that. It's good to sort it out right away. The next question is, sir, Dinesh here, how to deal with how an ideal portfolio should like in your views. So it depends on whether it's a mutual fund portfolio, stocks portfolio. See, remember one thing. Whenever you're building your portfolio, you have 2 things. One is the asset classes, other one is a tenure. Considering these 2, you have to do it. Asset classes, debt, equity, debt, equity, and real estate, gold, things like that, government securities. I want you to consider investing in these asset classes based on your, capability. That's one part. And second, if you ask me in terms of mutual funds also, I suggest you to, like once you get into equity, you have mutual funds, stocks, and all that, ULIP plans. See, don't put all your eggs in one basket. It's good to have that. So one, you have to have a small component of your investments into debt, because that's an emergency fund. Tomorrow, if something happens to you, you need an emergency fund. So it's good to have that. Second one is you need to have money in equities, mutual funds or stocks. Number three, you should have money in real estate. These things are very important. I want you to take care of it, right? That's how you have to build a portfolio. The next question is by Prasanna. Friends, those who have not liked and shared, please do it. That will help us reach more people. That will help our friends learn money management better. So now Prasanna's question is liquid fund, mutual fund, or RD or FD if I'm planning to invest for minimum 1 to 5 years. See, 1 to 5 year is a different ball game. If it is 1 to 3 year, 1 to 2 year, I suggest you to go with FD. If it is 2 to 5 years, I suggest you to go with large cap mutual fund. So now you decide which one to go for. The next one, Rupesh says, hi sir, thanks for your service to society. I'm an employee in pharma company and contributing towards VPF. I have SIP 5K month and I want to save more money for my son's future, who's 3-year-old. Please suggest some plan, sir. I'm earning 45,000 per month. I'm super happy, Rupesh. With just 45,000 per month salary, you have actually disciplined your life. You got financial discipline. That's marvelous, right? But then I want you to understand, now that you have got 3-year-old son and you're already saving 5,000 per month, if you can manage to save another 3,000, 5,000, you make yourself the proposer, you make yourself the policy owner, but make your son a nominee. So I don't recommend you to go with insurance plans. I don't suggest you to go with, even the children plan with a insurance company. I suggest you to go with a large cap mutual fund, but make sure even before you buy a large cap mutual fund, you should have a compulsory term insurance. Without having term insurance, don't buy anything else, because in case if you die tomorrow on street, your family can fall back on it and they can take care of your life, their life at least, right? So please take care of that. Gibson D'Souza says, is it good to invest in SIP in HDFC pension scheme? It is actually good. So now HDFC pension scheme or any other, see, I don't recommend you to go with HDFC pension schemes offered by HDFC life insurance. Instead, go with the NPS, new pension scheme. So the new pension scheme or national pension scheme is what they call as, it is actually good, right? So now even HDFC sells this plan. So it is good to go with that one than the individual fund offered by HDFC if you're looking for decent long-term returns. The next question I have to answer is, one second, I'm just checking out. Rizwan says, my father is having investment around 15 lakhs in different mutual funds. All were in regular plan. Can you suggest which all of them at a time, or else STP keeping taxation in mind? Rizwan, I suggest you to share the details through my email. It's Sudheer at IndianMoney.com. SUDHWR. My team will analyze it and review it and reply back to you. So we can even set up a call with your father if required, but we'll ensure that we'll help you, because you just have to send us an email. Meantime, many people were asking, sir, can you give us some discount to access Financial Freedom app? For that, my team has done something, saying, you ask for discount every day. So let's do one thing, we'll help you today. So what they've done, you download Financial Freedom app. After downloading Financial Freedom app, you register with your mobile number and OTP. And then what you do, you give your OTP and you log in. Then there are course lists, right? There are 56 courses across personal finance, career, business, and farming. Now you decide which course you want, but then irrespective of whether you choose the course or not, you can go to subscription page. Once you go to subscription page, you get to see the course you have opted, and then you will be asked to enter a referral code. If you enter the referral code after selecting the package, you get 2000 rupee discount on a 5-year subscription from the day one. If you go for a 3-month subscription, if you go for 1-year subscription, it costs you 5000 rupee. Instead of 5000, you just have to pay 3000. If you enter the coupon code, it will only cost you 3000. You get upfront 2000 rupee discount. If you go for 3-month subscription, you have to pay 2000 in a normal case. If you enter the referral code which I'm giving you, you just have to enter just 1000 rupee if you enter the coupon code. This referral code is only for my customer, my people, my audience who watch me live on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn. It's only for them. And this coupon code is available between 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. today. If you want to make use of this opportunity, please make use of it. In Financial Freedom app, once you download, you get to choose the subscription packages. There are 3 packages, 3-month and 1 year. If you go for 3 months, you don't get 6 months, you don't get this. But if you go for 3 months, in 3-month subscription package, the cost is 2000. But if you enter this special referral code I'm giving you from my side, this is only for my live customers. CSS Live is the coupon code. If you enter it, you get 3-month subscription for just 1000 rupee. You get to access all 56 courses which are currently live and every new course I add. And apart from that, and Financial Freedom app is available in 6 languages. You can watch it in whichever language you want. And if you go for 1-year subscription, it costs you 5000. But if you enter this referral code, you get it for just 2000 rupee. 3000 rupee. You get 2000 rupee discount. So let me take the next question now. The next question is how to get back my TDS. I don't have any investment, and should I invest in FD in last month to get my TDS back? Mr. Ram, if there is a TDS, now just because there is TDS, it doesn't mean that you have to invest. If you have currently, I think, if you have 2 options, right? For the financial year FY, 2021, you can go with old regime of income tax or a new regime of income tax. If you go with old regime of income tax, then under section 80C, you can claim up to 1.5 lakh. You can go for 5-year lock-in FD. I don't suggest you to go with 5-year lock-in FD. Instead, I recommend you to go with ELSS scheme. Because 5-year lock-in FD, what happens? The interest is taxable, right? You have to pay tax on interest. So I don't want you to go with that. So you can even claim your HRA and all other benefits. I think up to 8 lakh rupee income, you can pay no tax. I mean, you can save all the tax. Legally, ethically. All you need to do is you have to download Financial Freedom app and reach out to your coaches through Financial Freedom app. We will help you. The next question is from Dinesh Kumar. He says, hello, sir. What should I do if a company unlisted from NSE where I have invested huge money? How to recover money? See, normally when the unlisting happens, they give you a chance to sell your shares and get back your money. If you don't sell at the time of unlisting, then what happens? The shares become it gets unlisted. So which means the shares are still there with the public limited company, but it is not available in the stock market to trade, buy and sell. So now what you need to do, you will have to reach out to the company's investor relations team and ask them if there's a buyback or if you can sell your shares to any other existing shareholders. That's how you can do it. If you can reach out to us, we will help you. We'll guide you further about it. Parthasarathi says, I had taken 5 lakh of personal loan for my marriage. It's almost 3 months time for my marriage. Can I invest somewhere securely and raise some money? Thanks for your good advice. Parthasarathi, If you are investing this 5 lakh in a AFD, I'm okay with it. Earn some decent interest. If you are investing this money in stock market, I won't recommend. That's like a suicidal. Please don't do it. And the next thing is 5 lakh rupee personal loan for your marriage is a stupid idea. I would call it bluntly, it's a stupid idea. Please don't spend money for marriage. If you don't have money, have a simple marriage. Please don't take personal loan for marriage. I'll tell you a small joke. In fact, it's not a joke, it's a real story. A friend of mine got married, and he is from a good family. He had enough money, but then he didn't spend any money for his marriage. You know what he did? He sent out an invitation card to everyone saying, on so and so date with so and so girl in so and so place, I'm getting married. I would love to have you all, to wish me for my marriage. But I know you all are very busy. So please bless me from wherever you are. We will come and meet you after marriage. And you know what happened? No one came for the marriage. It was only with that close relatives they had the marriage ceremony. You can have a simple marriage like this as well. Now, though, because of COVID, you have a wonderful reason. You won't believe, Parthasarathi, when I got married back in 2010, I spent just 50,000 for my marriage. I don't believe in spending for my marriage. I didn't even print invitation cards. Please understand, how much you spend for marriage doesn't really matter. How you live your life post marriage really matters. Please take care of that. Friends, those who have not yet liked, please like, share, so that it reaches more people. The whole idea of my life program is to help you get acquainted with a lot of new things, because today what is happening, you don't get to learn all these things anyway, right? I want you to learn money management in a nice way. That's why I'm coming live and teaching you all these things. So please share and like, so that we'll be able to share this knowledge with more people. Otherwise, it will not reach more people, right? I want you to share it with more people. Same time, I want you to ask questions which are very relevant to more people. And at the same time, I want you to remember, when you're asking questions, I want you to ask questions in such a way that it is so detailed. Type little extra. I can understand some of you may not be able to type. It's okay, I can understand, but it's good to do that. Deepak Kumar says, do we have any course on digital marketing in Financial Freedom app? Yes, Deepak. We are now in the process of designing this course. It's a very detailed course on digital marketing. I can assure you, once you go through this course on digital marketing, you will kind of understand how to build your career in digital marketing. And if you're a small business owner, how to effectively use digital marketing to build your business. You'll get to learn from that. So my request, I have given the link to download Financial Freedom app in the description. Please download Financial Freedom app and learn. How to do this, because we already have a lot of courses related to personal finance, business, career, farming on Financial Freedom app. Each of these courses are uniquely designed. These courses will help you. Please use them. So let me go to the next question now. The next question is by Deepesh Reddy. Best multi-bagger stock. If you want a best multi-bagger stock, you should learn how to choose them. Remember, you show me one person who says, I became rich because of this advisor, you won't find. This guy who gives you multi-bagger stock every day, he will give you 3 good multi-baggers and he'll give you the 4th one, which is like, it'll make you a beggar. It happens, right? So please don't do that. Please don't make that mistake of, going by somebody's advice. I want you to become an expert. That is exactly what I'm doing through Financial Freedom app. On Financial Freedom app, I have got a course on stock market. It's a 6-hour course. If you watch it, you'll learn the A to Z of stock market. And my dear friends, I'm requesting, please don't trade in stock market. Trading in stock market is terrorism. Invest in stock market. Invest for a long term. A to Z Info says, I want to apply for your company IPO. Hopefully, this should happen soon. You will soon get to see that happening. might have to wait for a couple of years. We will. Thanks for your wishes. Alamin says buying commercial shop for rental second income. Your opinion, please, about residential property versus commercial property. Hey, I suggest you to go with commercial property. I'll tell you why. Commercial property gives you upwards of 8% return, at least 6 to 7% return, which means if you have a commercial property worth a crore rupee, you can easily expect about 6 to 10 lakh rupee, 12 lakh rupee rental income yearly. But in case of residential property, a crore rupee property may give you anywhere between 1 lakh to 3 lakh rental income. So I suggest you to go with commercial property for rental income. Avinash R says, sir, is it better to take a home loan and pay EMI or to stay at a rented place instead? See, if you are an investor mind, like someone like who's concerned about the return you make, then I suggest you stay in a rented house, buy this, spend this money in purchasing a plot of land and keep it invested for a long time. It appreciates and gives you good return. But if you're someone who's looking for a comfort, peaceful place to live, then it is good to buy a house of your own. But again, remember one thing, many people think purchasing a house, a new home is going to give me good return in the future. No, I'll tell you how. Assume you buy a 1 crore rupee house where the plot value is 30 lakh and the concrete value is 70 lakh. Now after 20 years, what happens? 70 lakh rupee concrete value becomes zero. Your 30 lakh rupee site value becomes 1 crore, which means effectively your net return is zero. So I don't recommend you to do that. So, if you want some comfort, safety for your family members, your kids, go with a residential, apartment you get to enjoy, but go with a large property where there is security, everything. But remember, when you buy a flat, you must ask for OC. That is occupancy certificate and the commencement certificate. OC and CC is must. If there is no OC and CC, don't buy that flat. Wherever you go, ask them whether you have OC and CC. The next question I've got is, I'm really sorry, requesting you to ask your questions in English. Simple, broken English is also fine. Please ask in English because I don't understand Tamil, Telugu. But my dear friends, I promise you, soon you will see me talking to you in Tamil and Telugu and Hindi. The next question I've got is, Deepan says, I bought 23 lakhs for home loan in order to repay my loan amount, whether for mutual fund or stocks. Sorry, I didn't understand your question. He's saying, I bought 23 lakhs for home loan. I bought 23 lakhs by taking home loan in order to repay my loan amount, whether mutual fund or stocks. See, you have anyway paying EMI, right? That itself is good to continue. But if you want to save in mutual fund than stocks, because if you want to save in stocks, then invest in stocks, you'll have to spend a lot of time. You should have a lot of free time. And you have to have the expertise, which you may not have. Then you lose money. So I don't recommend you to do that. Gayatri says, which is better to invest in mutual fund, Paytm Money or Grow? See, whether you invest in Paytm Money, Grow, or Coin, it's okay. All these are direct mutual fund platforms. The day they ask you to pay membership fee and things like that, you can exit them. Until then, you go ahead, continue investing through these platforms. All are same. You just start using the platform, see the convenience. The one which is convenient, you can continue with that, because a lot of these people may not know, how to use it. That's why on Financial Freedom app, on mutual fund course, I've taught how to use Paytm Money app. Practically I've shown you. You can use any of these apps here. It's your convenience. Okay. Somebody was talking about the coupon code, the referral code. If you are keen to subscribe to Financial Freedom app for watching my live program, for me being my friend with me, I'm giving you this option. If you apply this referral code given by me, CSS Live, today between 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., you get 2,000 rupee discount on a 1 year subscription. 1 year subscription normally costs 5,000 rupee. You get it for 3,000 rupee. But if you go for 3 month subscription, it costs you 3 month subscription costs you 2,000. If you apply this referral code given by me, it costs you 1,000 rupee. So it's a good discount, amazing offer. It's only for my YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn friends. Please make use of it. Rajesh says, I purchased an apartment which is under construction and will complete by 2023 Jan. I paid initial 10%, remaining 10% I have to pay by December 22. I can save 35,000 per month. Which is best option, he says. You have already paid 10%. Now you have to pay 10% by 2022. Now you can save 35,000. You have more money. I recommend you to go with bank RD. I'll tell you why. December 22 means you only have about 20 months, right? In 20 months, you have to accumulate the money. What if by then the market crashes? See, stock market investment is upwards of 3 years. Less than 3 years, I don't recommend stock market. So if you're planning for something for more than 3 years, good to go with stock market linked investments. Since you're looking at less than that, I suggest you go with bank RD. Start saving 35,000 in a bank RD where you get a decent returns. I mean, some banks offer you 7% return on an RD. Go with that. 6.5%, 7%, right? The next question I've got, Manjunath says, Sudheer sir, please give awareness about MLM. It will help many people. MLM, multi-level marketing. See, network marketing, they call it as. Network marketing with a great product is a great idea. Please go for it. But if you're doing any network marketing where it's a chain link marketing, there is no product, you make 2 people to join, they make 4 people to join, it goes on. Don't do it. It's a scam. Believe me, it's a pyramid business. In the beginning, the people on top may make some good money. Later, it will turn out to be disaster. The people whom you make them join, if they don't see money, they'll blame you. It's going to be a disaster. Please don't do that. It's not a good idea. The next question I've got is, Sukumar says, Dr. Sukumar says, planning for property loan. Throw some lights on my preparation. If you're looking for a property loan, I want you to remember, most of the doctors who practice, they disclose less income. Don't do that. File your IT returns. Show as much income as you have. And then pay taxes religiously. Save all taxes as much as possible by using all legitimate ways. But don't try to cut the corners. And make sure you check your credit report once in 3 months. Make sure there are no wrong entries and all that in the credit report. And you can always watch my home loan course on the Financial Freedom app. It's a detailed course. Please download Financial Freedom course, Financial Freedom app from Play Store, App Store. I've given the link in description box that will help you. That can help you make better decisions. Narwhal says, please tell best approach to invest in index funds. Only through mutual funds I need to buy, or do we have any other options? Of course, it's a mutual fund, index fund, but I don't recommend you to go with index fund for a simple reason that when you invest in index funds, you are not getting to use the expertise of a fund manager. Why do you invest in mutual fund? Because there's a fund manager who's sitting there to manage your money. He will take care of your investment. Right? He knows where to invest, where not to invest, when to switch and all that. If you're investing in an index funds, the intelligence of the fund manager is not being used. So there's no point, right? So please don't do that. Invest in a large cap mutual fund or a mid cap, multi cap. For any recommendations, you can always refer Financial Freedom app. In fact, on Financial Freedom app, the mutual fund course is the best course. Please watch it. You'll get to learn it. The next question by Bhatni Guru. He says, my question again, you are doing a great job. I would suggest to tap into NRI market. I see a lot of scope and would be beneficial for us. Definitely, Bhatni Guru, I would do that. I will have a code separately for it. You can actually make use of it. This is going to help you, right? This is going to help you. This course on NRI. In fact, we are creating a separate NRI zone where we'll have various courses for NRIs. I'm going to show you the real stories of NRIs sitting in different parts of the world, operating businesses here, making investments here. I'm going to show you those real stories. You'll get to watch it soon. Krishnan says CSS Live referral code is not working. Krishnan, it is working. In fact, many people have subscribed just now when we speak. So please try again. I suggest you to check this. My team is also referring this. CSS Live referral code is working. I recommend you to check it. Please check once. Can I request you to check the code once? I'll just check with my team. Just be online. I'll just check with the team once while we are on call, because if anybody, because many people have already subscribed, please give me 1 minute. Shashi, 1 second. I'm just checking. I think it is working. Please check if the referral code is working. Is that working? Referral code CSS Live. Can you please check? So now my team is checking that. I'll get confirm. It is not working is what they're saying, because New Year code is taking. Can you just check quickly? Fast. The next one is Alamin says financial freedom app doing IT returns for others. Yes, we are doing it. You know, if you are a financial freedom app member, we do that. So please reach out to our coaches. They'll help you. So CSS Live is working. In fact, my team has confirmed that many people have already made use of this coupon code, the referral code already. Please apply that. It is referral code CSS Live. Please apply that. It will work. You will be able to get 2,000 rupee discount on 1 year subscription and 1,000 rupee discount on 3 month subscription. All right. Let me go to the next question now. The next question is by Tangapandian. He says, sir, which is the best investment nowadays, particularly for small investors? See, I suggest you to go with large cap mutual funds. Equity mutual funds are the best funds, but I want you to be very careful while choosing them. That's why on Financial Freedom app, we have designed some amazing courses around that to help you learn how to become an expert pro in choosing the best mutual funds. So please make use of it, right? So that's the best way to do it. The best mutual fund, but go with SIPs. Because many people try to invest in mutual funds in lump sum. If you invest lump sum, sometimes what happens, it may so happen that when you invest lump sum, suddenly if the market crashes, your money will go down, right? Instead, it is good to go through SIPs. Ram says, which is the best health insurance company? So I won't recommend a company, but I suggest you to look at 3 aspects while choosing the health insurance. One is, of course, the premium. Second is, I want you to look at the network hospital, which is very important. And the number 3, you have to look at the sublimits. In fact, this is why on Financial Freedom app, in fact, my coaches give you the best recommendation. Not just that we have a course on health insurance. You can watch it. So please look at the premium, the network hospitals. How many hospitals in your vicinity are under their network? Because when you fall sick, you can't say, you have to travel 100 kilometers, right? That won't work. And number 3, of course, you have to look at the third and most important is the sublimits. Because if they say that room rent can be only so much, or post hospitalization expenses can be only so much, that will affect you. So please take care of the 3 aspects, then you will get to choose the best one. So my dear friends, the coupon code is working, the referral code is working. Please apply CSS Live. That's the referral code. If you apply that, you get 2,000 discount on 1 year subscription and 1,000 discount on 3 month subscription. So my friends, every day at 7 p.m. I'll come live. I will answer your queries. I'll help you learn money. All you need to do is spend 1 hour with me. That 1 hour, let's learn money as much as we can. So tomorrow at 7 p.m., I'm going to meet you again on Financial Freedom app, on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, together. All your questions will be answered. I will be with you for 1 complete hour, daily 1 hour. So please talk about this to your friends and family. If you have not yet shared, like, please share and like. Subscribe to Indian Money's YouTube channel, Facebook, and LinkedIn. We will learn together, because it is our responsibility to build a great country together. That can happen only when we get wise, because all of us want to be rich. You can't get rich if you don't become wise. So, together, let's learn, get wise, and get rich. Thank you so much. It was wonderful talking to you all. We'll see you tomorrow at 7 sharp. Have a great evening. Be wise.